It is really our honor to partner with the Millennium Villages. The time demands that we do. Hunger is on the march, hunger is on the rise, and it is right now the most threatened Millennium Development Goal. Today, 1 out of every 6 human beings will wake up and not be sure how to find enough food for themselves. When over 1 billion people go to bed hungry and wake up hungry, and that number is increasing, it requires urgent action. It is our commitment today to leverage the full range of our tools in partnership with the Millennium Village, which have brought together some of the best minds in the world to tap local wisdom and give the villages the backing of their own wisdom and their own dreams and hopes. And I've seen this in action, and I have just the greatest respect for what you have done with the Millennium Villages. This is a holistic approach to solving problems. Not others solving the problems, but enabling the villages to solve their problems and giving them the tools to do so. And so we plan, as Dr. Sachs has said, to deploy the full range of the World Food Programme's tools and to help utilize the Millennium Villages as a platform for best practices. This is not your grandmother's food aid. The World Food Programme has transformed itself to be able to help nations solve hunger as we meet the urgent needs. And I will just give you an example of that. This is a cup from Rwanda. It's from our school feeding program. Yes, it helps save a child's life and give them opportunity if they have a cup of food every day. If you put a deworming pill in there, you're actually feeding the child rather than the worms, and for the first time in their life they may be getting the vital nutrients. If you put vitamin A in there, you could be ending the night blindness, and today WFP is asking not just is the cup full, but what's in the cup. But perhaps most importantly, with the cash that we receive, 80% of it is spent buying food from the developing world farmers themselves. And when you fill this cup with food from farmers that are often completely cut off from markets and don't have a chance to sell what they produce, it is a powerful, powerful solution to breaking the cycle of hunger. And in place after place, WFP is seeing farmers who we have purchased from developing the skills to interact with broader markets and no longer even needing to sell to us. And we have done this in war zones. We have done this in the most difficult environments. We have done it with conservation farmers in Lesotho, women conservation farmers. We have done it with village salt producers, and we plan to do this with the Millennium Villages. We are already purchasing from farmers in the Millennium Villages in Kenya, Uganda, Malawi, and Tanzania. We are already reaching 80,000 children in the Millennium Villages with vital school feeding and also really looking at the nutrition gaps in those villages. We are already deploying mother-child health centers in the Millennium Villages. But what I think we are trying to say today is that the time is demanding that all of us leverage every tool we have across every successful platform in support of the leadership in countries such as Malawi and Ghana and Rwanda and others that are determined to make hunger and dependency a thing of the past. So we are very proud today to put our full skills behind this. The hungry cannot wait. She needs us to stand with her now. And as we know, over 70% of the farmers in the developing world are women. And again, the Millennium Villages approaches to targeting their locations not in the easiest place, but in the hunger hotspots, and working with the women in those villages and the children and others to make hunger and malnutrition a thing of the past is a goal we are proud to support. So we will be looking at every tool we have to support the goal of making malnutrition-free zones. This is critical. We now know, and the science has shown us, that if a child under 2 is deprived adequate nutrition, they will never recover from the loss to their brain and bodies. And so it is our commitment really to show through the Millennium Villages that this can be done, and that other countries and other villages can follow what Ireland, Sweden, China's achieving, Brazil, and other nations that are making hunger numbers diminish, not go up. So thank you.